The formula stays the same. That's it. So total revenue is proportional to the amount of output. That's it. The more you sell, the more you get the total revenue. Why? Because price is constant. Because everybody is price taker, right? Whether you want to buy 1 ton, 2 ton, 1,000 ton, 1 million tons, price remains the same per ton, right? So how you can increase the total revenue? Only by selling more. If you understand what we have learned, please answer this concept checker. If a firm in a perfectly competitive market triples the number of units of the output sold, then total revenue will be Isaac, Subhan, Rodrigo, Miria, Tijodi.
I think it will be less than, no. Uh,
Subhan, Sufyan, Faik. Please, guys, I need your participation.
I think it will be more than triple.
More than
I
triple.
think.
I heard the word A,
It's
but the
just
answer is C. Why? Because total revenue is equal to price into quantity. The question says they have tripled their quantity sold. So their revenue would be also tripled. Right? I just told you, look at here. Total revenue is proportional to amount of output. The more you sell, the more you have total revenue. If you sell 3 times, your revenue will be 3 times. If you sell 2 times, your revenue will be 2 times. 10 times, 10 times. Right? So that's why the answer would be C. Everybody understand? Okay, now let's talk about the revenue of competitive firm. So how we calculate the average revenue? So what is the formula for average revenue? Average revenue is equal to total revenue divided by quantity, right? And if you put the values of revenue is equal to price into quantity, so did you notice something? Quantity cancel. Average revenue is equal to price, right? So here in perfect competition, average revenue equals price of the good. How? Here we go. Total revenue divided by quantity is the formula for average revenue. Total revenue, when you break it down, price into quantity cancel, we just left with price. So in perfect competition, we learned one thing, that the price is equal to average revenue. Whatever is the market price, that would be your average revenue. Right, Marilyn?
Yes.
And now marginal revenue. So pay close attention to the word marginal, means additional or extra, right? What is extra revenue? By selling one more unit, simple. So marginal revenue is a change in total revenue from an additional unit sold. Formula is total revenue change, or change in total revenue divided by change in quantity. So for competitive firm, average revenue and marginal revenue equals to the price of the good. What? We just learned that the average revenue is equal to price, but now they say that average revenue and marginal revenue is equal to the market price. Can we prove that? Yes, we do. So in order to see the proof, let's take a 10 minutes break and then we start again. Hello guys, welcome after a break. We were discussing that the marginal revenue is equal to price, and we were discussing that we'll see the proof after the break. So let's see the proof here. So this is your group, your book example, Smith Family Dairy Farms, and they have given you the quantity and price. Here we go. So if we want to find out the total revenue, it is price multiplied by the quantity. So where this 18 came from, 6 multiplied by 3, 30 came from 6 multiplied by 5, 36, 42, 48 came from 8 multiplied by 6, right? So we have seen here the total revenue is calculated as price into quantity. And then average revenue. So that notion which we proved before, that average revenue is equal to price, we can also prove here as well. So average revenue is equal to total revenue divided by quantity. So where this 6 came from, total revenue, let me change the color. So where this average revenue came from, so total revenue divided by the quantity. 6 by 1, 6. 12 by 2, 6. 18 by 3, 6. 30 by 5, 6. 42 by 7, 6. So here we also see the proof that average revenue is equal to price. But let's see whether price is equal to marginal revenue or not. Let's see that. What is the formula for marginal revenue? Change in total revenue divided by change in quantity. So let me just remove all this mess here. Here we go. So we are now calculating for marginal revenue. So change in revenue, 6 divided by change in quantity, 1. 6 by 1, answer is 6. So you see it is in the middle, right? So this 6 is for this one and this one, means 12. The difference is 6, and the quantity difference is 3 minus 2, also 1. 6 by 1, 6. Let's see this one. So this is here. So it means difference in or change in total revenue, which is 36 minus 30, answer is 6, divided by 6 minus 1, 6 minus 5, 1, again 6, right? So it means we have proved that in perfectly competitive market or in competitive market, average revenue, marginal revenue is equal to market price, right guys? So from here you can write it down that the condition for or the characteristics for perfect competition is that market price is equal to average revenue and is equal to marginal revenue. Let's move forward. Please answer this question. Let me read that and then I'm going to give you 2 minutes to answer this question. Suppose Mittal Steel Corporation in a competitive market produces and sells 8 metric tons of steel and has a marginal revenue of 8 million. What would be the firm's total revenue if it's instead produced and sold 4 metric tons of output? Isaac.
C.
Okay. Jacob. Paulo.
Wait, no, I think it's B.
B. Okay. Faik. Osama.
I think it's C.
C. So I have heard B and C. Sunho.
I think C.
C. Okay. And then Pinyo.
B.
B. Okay. Nam.
C.
Please repeat.
C.
C. Okay. David.
I think C.
You think C. Okay. Why are you sure about C? Let's move forward. Okay. So again, whenever you read this question or in an exam you read the question, so highlight which market you are in. For example, suppose Mittal Corporation in a competitive market. So when you heard competitive market, all of a sudden that should appear in your mind or on your paper. Price is equal to AR is equal to MR. And now read that. They produce and sell 8 metric tons of steel. It means quantity is 8 metric ton. And the marginal revenue is $8 million, right? So what would be the firm's total revenue if it instead produced and sold 4 metric tons? So what will be the total revenue if they produces 4? So what is the market price here? We are given marginal revenue. But since we are talking about competitive market, you see, marginal revenue must be equal to the market price. So we can switch this 8 in the market price here. So 8 times 4. See, so those who were saying 8, they are incorrect. Why? Because 8 is the price of 1 metric ton, not 4 metric ton. The question says 4 metric tons. Right? Ambiguity cleared? Everyone?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Good. Now answer this question. If everything is cleared, I hope this time you are right. So give yourself 2 minutes to read the question and answer this question.